Hey guys, I was asked to do a video by Monty, and on various concert videos I've got or music videos I've got. So I thought I'd do that, show you what I've got, and I'm going to start with DVDs, and then I'll move on to Blu-rays, probably in another video. So let me start out with this one. Big fan of Journey, and this is Journey in Manila, live in Manila. This one, it was with the new singer who's from the Philippines or Manila. So, and that is Arnel Pineda. He's a lead singer, but they do. This one's got on it "Never Walk Away," which is a really good new song that they've got. Then you've got things like lots of good stuff. Wheel in the Sky, Lights, Separate Ways, which I think most people do. Faithfully, Don't Stop Believing, of course, Any Way You Want It, Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin'. Just a lot of great songs on here, and I highly recommend this one if you're a Journey fan. They have it on Blu-ray too. I got it on DVD though, and I'm happy with the DVD. So there's the back. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of my stuff in plastic, so just to keep it nice. And that one happened, I think, come in plastic, so I left it in plastic. This one I probably should put in plastic. I think this is harder to come by. This is something called the Old Grey Whistle Test. This is a show on the BBC, Great Britain, obviously. And on here you've got Alice Cooper, Elton John, Curtis Mayfield, Randy Newman, Bill Withers doing Lean On Me, Rory Gallagher, The Wailers, Roxy Music, the Edgar Winter Group, Captain Beefheart, Little Feat, John Lennon, Lynyrd Skynyrd doing Freebird, Bonnie Raitt, I'm not reading them all, Talking Heads, Blondie, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, The Police, Bruce Springsteen, Iggy Pop, The Damned, The Ramones, U2, and R.E.M. And I've left off a few here and there, including Bob Marley. But great stuff here. I highly recommend the Old Grey Whistle Test. So that's another DVD I've got. Let's see, is this DVD or is it a Blu-ray? It's a Blu-ray. All right, going on to some more DVDs. This is a DVD, I believe. Big fan of the prog band Genesis. And this is from 2007 called When in Rome. This was the last concert tour they did. One of the last concerts they did, I think. Wonderful. They always had a great light show. It's no exception. This one's got a nice... I'll show you the insert there. It's a little bit better way to see that. Here's the back of that. And then this is a lot of these gateway fold-out deals here. You can see... Big fan of Genesis, though. Big fan. Got a good smell to it, if you know what I mean. Smells new. It is pretty new. I believe this is a import, but it plays on all it's region free. Let me tell you what's on the. If you're a Genesis fan, let me read a few of the songs that are on here. Duke's Intro, Turn It On Again, No Son of Mine, Land of Confusion, In the Cage, The Cinema Show, Afterglow, Hold On My Heart, Home by the Sea, Follow You, Follow Me, Firth of Fifth. I always do that. I Know What I Like in My Wardrobe. And then Mama, Ripples, which is just beautiful. Throwing It All Away, Domino, Conversation with Two Stools, Los Endos, Tonight, 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 Invisible Touch, I Can't Dance, and Carpet Crawlers. Those are the two concert discs here. There's tons of extras. And then finally there's a documentary on disc 3 called Come Rain or Shine, which is great, which shows how this whole thing came together. A lot of behind the scenes stuff and a lot of kind of making of too. So highly recommend the Genesis One in Rome from 2007. Next is this one I got used at FYE. Leroy Green 85 knows I'm a big fan of FYE, but this one is I don't know where I paid for this, but this is Kiss. This is the DVD. It's called Kiss Symphony. So you've got 3 separate discs, I think, on this one. And some of the stuff on here are Detroit Rock City, King of the Nighttime World, Do You Love Me, Shout It Out Loud, God of Thunder, I Was Made for Loving You, Rock and Roll All Night, of course, Deuce, Strutter, Calling Dr. Love, Psycho Circus, Beth, Shandi. So lots of good songs. Many with the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra. Pretty cool. Sorry for the bag. It kind of distorts it, but it's pretty good. It's embossed here, as is the word Kiss. So, good stuff. Again on DVD. And I've got, and I love this one, Paul McCartney in Red Square. So Paul McCartney goes to Russia. He's in Red Square, right there in Moscow, doing a hell of a performance, including, of course, back in the USSR. I've Got a Feeling, Helter Skelter, Band on the Run, Let It Be, The End, Penny Lane, Drive My Car. I Saw Her Standing There, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, Got to Get You Into My Life, Yesterday, We Can Work It Out, Fool on the Hill, I've Just Seen a Face, Two of Us, Maybe I'm Amazed, She's Leaving Home, Can't Buy Me, it's not a bad song either, Can't Buy Me Love, Birthday, Live and Let Die, Get Back, Getting Better, Hey Jude, and more. Just an amazing performance from 2003. And there's also, as a bonus, the bonus features Paul McCartney live in St. Petersburg, as if it wasn't enough to have there's another live performance there. So you've got some great stuff there in Red Square, Paul McCartney. Next, boy, this one's old, but I enjoy this. This is a San Francisco Symphony Orchestra with Metallica, called S&M. It's 2.5 hour S&M concert, including some great songs. A lot of older ones, and then of course you've got some of the newer ones as well on here. Let's see if I can give you the actual breakdown of what's on here. Ecstasy of Gold, Call of Cthulhu, Master of Puppets, The Thing That Should Not Be, The Memory Remains, Bleeding Me. I'm just skipping around here. Nothing Else Matters. I love that song. For Whom the Bell Tolls, Wherever I May Roam, Sad But True, Enter Sandman, and others. So that's a pretty good disc as well. That's what the inside looks like there. Just kind of a mirror of the outside. All right, what else we got here? We got a bunch of stuff here that I need to go through. Great documentary called Elvis, That's the Way It Is. Really takes him on his concert performance around 1970. This is Las Vegas. Really good stuff. Elvis. I think they just brought that out on Blu-ray too. The one on DVD. These are all these what do you call these cases? Snap cases, but I hate these cases. But in the end, I mean they're okay for this type of stuff. So that's what they look like inside. For the concert ones, I don't mind them as bad for some reason. Here's Bad Company. This one's called Merchants of Cool. So you've got a combination of Bad Company stuff, and then you've got some Free. If you remember Free, the band they did All Right Now. But on this one is Can't Get Enough, Good Love and Gone Bad, Feel Like Making Love, Seagull, Ready for Love, Rock and Roll Fantasy, All Right Now, Bad Company, Silver, Blue, and Gold. I love that song. Run with the Pack, another one. Just really great stuff here. Bad Company. Next, after 9/11, I've got a couple of different ones of these tribute things. This is America, Tribute to Heroes. Mainly acoustic performances by Bruce Springsteen, Stevie Wonder, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Enrique Iglesias, Neil Young doing Imagine, Alicia Keys, Goo Goo Dolls doing Wish You Were Here, Billy Joel doing New York State of Mind. Just a lot of great stuff on here. Mariah Carey does Hero. Bon Jovi does Living on a Prayer. Sting does Fragile. So you really can... Paul Simon does Bridge Over Troubled Water. Really, really great stuff. Another snap case. Same with this one. Great performance by Eric Clapton. Key to the Highway. Tears in Heaven. Bell Bottom Blues. Badge, one of my favorite songs. Have You Ever Loved a Woman? Cocaine. You Wonderful Tonight. Layla. Sunshine of Your Love. And so on. Great stuff here. One More Car. One More Rider. Good stuff. That was live from 2001. This is Keith Urban. You got some stuff like You're My Better Half, Making Memories of Us, You'll Think of Me, Better Life, Everybody, Somebody Like You, Who Would Want to Be Me. A lot of good stuff from Keith Urban. There's the back of that one for you. I'll show the back of all of them here. A little older one. This is the Electric Light Orchestra, of course, featuring Jeff Lynne, Evil Woman, Strange Magic, Livin' Thing, Telephone Line, Turn to Stone, Mr. Blue Sky, Can't Get It Out of My Head, one of my favorites, Don't Bring Me Down, Roll Over, Beethoven, and others. That's that. I get a lot here, guys. That's be a long video here, probably. That's all right. Next, I've got from the Crush Tour, Bon Jovi. This has got Living on a Prayer, You Give Love a Bad Name, Say It Isn't So, Born to Be My Baby, It's My Life, Bed of Roses, Lay Your Hands on Me, Bad Medicine, Wanted Dead or Alive, Keep the Faith, and others. Yeah, and others. This is an old one. I remember getting this. What's on this thing? Okay. This is Prince. Yeah. Until the Year 2000. This is Let's Go Crazy, She's Always in My Hair, The Look, Kiss, Purple Rain, Raspberry Beret, 1999, of course, and many, many others. It's actually a pretty good concert deal from Prince, but look at the funky outfit he had on there. This is from 2000, back when Prince was kind of a star. Another Paul McCartney. I like Paul McCartney. This is Back in the USA. I'm not going to read you all the songs on this, but great performance. Different from the Red Square performance, but still great. Big fan of this next guy, Colin Ray. If you've never heard of him, he's a country singer with a Christian slant, more so now than ever before. This is got some great songs on it. It's just hard to... She's Gonna Fly is just a wonderful song. Somewhere Over the Rainbow, the Judy Garland classic, he does wonderful by. He does Love Remains, which is actually my wedding song. What If Jesus Comes Back Like That? In This Life. I Think About You. Love Me. Yeah, great songs. Not that different. And then this one, also Colin Ray, Billy Bob's from Texas. A little different slant on this one, though. But on this one, he's got, On the Verge, Little Red Rodeo, Somebody Else's Moon, That Was a River, One Boy, One Girl, If I Were You, The Gift, Little Rock, big hit for him. Yeah. Great stuff. Even does Led Zeppelin's Rock and Roll. Another stack here. This is a tribute to Jim Capaldi from Traffic, celebration of his life after he died. Tons of great musicians in here. I got this at FYE for like $2. But you got Joe Walsh, Simon Kirke from A Bad Company, Paul Weller, Stevie Winwood. You've got John Lord, who I think he was in Deep Purple, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you've got Pete Townsend from The Who. Just a great group here. Putting together some great songs for Jim Capaldi. Rolling Stones, Martin Scorsese's film Shine a Light. Great stuff on this. Shine a Light's a great song. There's tons of great performances on here by the Stones. Highly recommend this one. This was really not a concert film. The next two really aren't, but I put them in this anyway. I love this movie. It's the story of Sinatra. I'm sure it wasn't approved, but I like it anyway. I thought this guy Philip Kasnoff did a nice job as Sinatra, and it's just an interesting movie. Next, another one that's not strictly a concert movie, but this is Jamie Foxx in Ray. Good movie, great songs in that. Back to this as a concert. Good Evening, New York City. I mentioned Paul McCartney. And this is the limited edition. This is the Digibook that has an actual book inside. This came with I think 2 DVDs and a CD. So you've got a lot of pages in this thing. Concert photos and stuff. It's good stuff. And then what do we got left here? A few left. Paul Simon and Friends. This one has got like Lyle Lovett, Alison Krauss, Ladysmith Black Mambazo, James Taylor, Billy Collins from ZZ Top. Who else? Mark Anthony. The Muppets. Go figure. Art Garfunkel, of course. Stevie Wonder. Philip Glass. Oddly, you know who he is. 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, The Box, A Mother and Child Reunion. Mrs. Robinson. Actually, this is beautiful. This is a tribute to Joe DiMaggio, done when Joe DiMaggio died. He does it from the middle of center field. It's worth it just for that one. Him and an acoustic guitar in the middle of center field singing Mrs. Robinson in honor of Joe DiMaggio. You got Homeward Bound. It's from Saturday Night Live with George Harrison joining him on that one. Still Crazy After All These Years with James Taylor. El Condor Pasa, Late in the Evening. 59th Street Bridge Song, We're Feeling Groovy with the Muppets. Graceland with Alison Krauss. Yeah. Diamonds on the Soles of Her Shoes. Bridge Over Troubled Water, of course, with Art Garfunkel. Me and Julio Down by the Schoolyard. Loves Me Like a Rock. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Great stuff. All right, where am I at here? Moving on. And I'll be way over my normal 15 minutes. So hopefully I figured out how to go past it. If not, you won't see this. But hopefully I'll be able to. Did I ever find the disc for this? I found the case. So I did find. I have this now. Wonderful. This one was lost for a while. If you ever lost one, and I couldn't find the case or the disc. Then I found the case, but not the disc. Finally, I found them all. And this is Roger Waters in the Flesh. He essentially does the entire, well, not the entire, I shouldn't say that. Does much of The Wall, but also does things like Pigs on a Wing, Part 1, Welcome to the Machine, Wish You Were Here, Shine on You Crazy Diamond, Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun, Breathe, Time, Money, Brain Damage and Eclipse, Comfortably Numb. Great stuff here on the Roger Waters. You know, Pink Floyd's got their own thing, but Roger Waters, not bad. Roger Waters, not bad at all. Michael Jackson's video hits. What can I say? John Lennon, Legend. These are a lot of his videos. Good. I love John Lennon. Good stuff. James Taylor, Pull Over. Concert 5.1 surround sound. Really nice concert. It's James Taylor. What else can I say? Simon and Garfunkel, the concert from Central Park. There's a free show they put on. It was huge. Good stuff there. Let's see. Musical Jesus Christ Superstar. Love Steve Hackett. Here's Steve Hackett. This is called the Tokyo Tapes Live in Japan, where he did some classic prog rock. Big fan of prog rock. The Genesis classic, Watcher of the Skies. Firth of Fifth. Got it right that time. The Court of the Crimson King with John Wetton on vocals. He's the one who did it when it was done. Horizons, which is a Genesis acoustic number that's really nice. I Talk to the Wind, Los Endos, I Know What I Like, and other songs. Really nice stuff here from Japan. Freebie I got someplace. Big fan of Richard Thompson. This is live at the Celtic Connections. Great songs out here. A Man in Need, Tear-Stained Letter, Wall of Death, one of my favorites. Can't Win. There's just a lot on here, actually. So if you're a fan of Richard Thompson, this is a great one. If you're not a fan of Richard Thompson, perhaps you should be. Paul Simon, live in Philadelphia, with a backing band from 1980. And, you know, the typical stuff you'd expect to hear. And it's all on there. Big fan of the Moody Blues. The Moody Blues, live in Montreux. I paid $2 for this one. Lovely to See You, Tuesday afternoon, Gemini Dream. The Story in Your Eyes. Isn't Life Strange? I'm Just a Singer in a Rock and Roll Band. Nights in White Satin. Question. Ride My Seesaw, and others on this one. Very nice. I bought this for $2 also at FYE. This is Phil Collins, Going Back to the Philadelphia Ballroom. What's on this thing? Ain't Too Proud to Beg. Girl. Dancing in the Street. So these are all going to be like 50s hits. Jimmy Mack. Jimmy Mack, when are you coming back? Jimmy? Yeah. Love is Sweeter Than Ever. Going to a Go-Go. Blame It on the Sun. Ain't That Peculiar? You Really Got a Hold on Me, The Tears of a Clown, Nowhere to Run, Nowhere to Hide, Uptight, Everything's All Right, Take Me in Your Arms and Rock Me. You probably know that one. You Can't Hurry Love and My Girl. So a lot of R&B stuff, a lot of Motown hits, and a lot of older tunes on that one. Very nice. All right. We're getting to the end of this shelf for DVDs, but I got a lot more, so let's do this in steps. I know there's a lot of stuff here. DVD collection here. I got this for cheap, too. Crosby, Stills, Nash, the DVD collection. This one's got 3 different concerts. The acoustic concert, Daylight Again, and Long Time Coming. All 3 got separate DVDs, all packaged in one case. Pretty nice, pretty solid box case, too. From the acoustic concert, Deja Vu, Helplessly Hoping, Just a Song Before I Go, The Marrakesh Express, Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, Our House, Teach Your Children. From Daylight Again, which of course is not acoustic necessarily, you've got Chicago, Blackbird, Wasted on the Way, Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, Long Time Gone, For What It's Worth, Love the One You're With. And then on the last piece, Long Time Coming, Woodstock, 4+20, Carrie Ann, the old Holly song, great song. For What It's Worth, Buffalo Springfield song. Down by the River, Find the Cost of Freedom. Dark Star, Wasted on the Way, Carry On. Great DVD set of classic Crosby, Stills, and Nash. It was a younger, no young. Then I've got 2 ones here that are interesting. I've got the original Live Aid from 1980 whatever. I don't remember what it was exactly. 1985. What's right on the front? There you go. 1985. Tons of good stuff on here. Dylan, Bowie, Jagger, McCartney, The Who, Clapton, Neil Young, The Beach Boys, Sting, Dire Straits, Bryan Adams, The Pretenders, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Hall & Oates, George Michael, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Black Sabbath featuring Ozzy Osbourne, Elvis Costello, The Cars, B.B. King, Duran Duran, Simple Minds, Boomtown Rats, Don't Like Mondays, George Thorogood and the Destroyers, Run DMC, REO Speedwagon, Adam Ant, Kenny Loggins, Howard Jones, David Ruffin, and Eddie Kendricks from The Temptations play along with Hall & Oates, and it's wonderful. And then on this one, Live 8, so 2005, they come together years later. New group in some cases, or new people in some cases not. Paul McCartney, Destiny's Child, Bryan Adams, Pink Floyd get their own reunion on here. All the original, well, not all the original, all the members via Dark Side of the Moon, the popular David Gilmour, Roger Waters, Nick Mason, and Richard Wright. That group is what I mean. Madonna is on here. Elton John, Roxy Music, Maroon 5, Kanye West, Sting, Black Eyed Peas, Jars of Clay, Will Smith, UB40, Stevie Wonder, Pet Shop Boys, R.E.M., Joss Stone, Duran Duran, Mariah Carey, Snow Patrol, Bon Jovi, Josh Groban, George Michael, Sarah McLachlan, Neil Young, Faith Hill, Tim McGraw. Yeah, great stuff here, guys. Toby Keith. That's Live 8, along with Live Aid. And then we've got a nice big box set here. Well, first I've got this one. Queen, We Will Rock You, from Toronto. Typical great Queen concert. Freddie Mercury at his prime. Great stuff on here. Sheer Heart Attack. Jailhouse Rock, Bohemian Rhapsody, of course, Killer Queen. Now I'm Here. Dragon Attack, they don't do that too often. Love of My Life. Play the Game, Somebody to Love, We Will Rock You. You get the idea. And lots more. I just cut it short there, but lots more there too. And here is interesting box that I got some years back called 4 Flicks. 4 different concerts, over 80 songs, from Satisfaction, Brown Sugar, Jumpin' Jack Flash, When the Whip Comes Down, Rocks Off, Monkey Man, you name it, it's probably on here. Some special guests, including Sheryl Crow Angus Young of AC/DC. Yeah, great stuff here. 4 flicks. Comes in a true box. It opens up. Got a nice booklet in here. I always keep all my stuff pretty nice. The booklet does all the songs and some nice pictures as well. And then you've got 4 different DVDs. Each one is going to be on a thing like that. So it folds out. There's also a documentary. So that's 4 flicks. Good stuff. And then lastly, in this particular shelf, except for the Blu-rays that are on it, maybe I'll just do maybe I'll just do it by shelf. It might be easier. Yeah, I like doing it by shelf. There's got some Blu-rays on it too, but that's okay. Mix and match. This is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum live set, put out by Time, I think, or somebody. Time Life, yeah. So you've got all these. You've got the induction speeches. You've got their acceptance speeches. You've got performances. Probably some greats on here. There's a side view of some of the people that are on this thing. There's just a ton. If you can name a class act, they probably hear AC/DC, Aerosmith, Aretha Franklin, the band, B.B. King, the Bee Gees, Billy Joel, Blondie, Bo Diddley, Bonnie Raitt, Booker and the MGs, Bruce Springsteen, Buddy Guy, the Byrds, Cream, Crosby, Stills and Nash, the Doors, Elvis Costello and the Attractions, Eric Clapton, Etta James, Fleetwood Mac, George Harrison, the Four Tops, Jackson Browne, Jeff Beck, Isaac Hayes, Jefferson Airplane, John Fogerty, John Mellencamp, the Stones, Leonard Skinner, Paul McCartney, Percy Sledge, Queen, the Rascals, the Pretenders, R.E.M., the Righteous Brothers, the Ronettes, Roy Orbison, Santana, the Staple Singers, Tina Turner, Tom Petty, the Heartbreakers, Traffic, The Who, U2, Wilson Pickett, ZZ Top, and a ton of others that I can't even mention because there's just so many. All on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame live from many, many years of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So each one of these features different artists, and I love the way they do it. It's just a great, great set. And then I'll do the end of this shelf. I'll do the top because I guess I said I would. And what's left here on the top? This one I wasn't sure if it was a DVD or a Blu-ray. Paul McCartney Live Kiss. I got it for $2. It normally was like $40. So I may end up selling it at some point, but we'll see. And why is this not opened? Oh, it is open. It's in a plastic sleeve. U2 360 from the Rose Bowl. Great stuff. Mysterious Ways, Beautiful Day, Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, Stuck in a Moment You Can't Get Out Of, Elevation, Till the End of the World, Unforgettable Fire. I'm skipping around here. Vertigo, Sunday Bloody Sunday, of course, MLK, Martin Luther King. Walk On, Streets Have No Name, With or Without You. That's all on the first part, I guess, and there's another part too. So it's great stuff here. U2 live in concert. What else have I got? Well, this is an interesting. This is Springsteen and I. Features big Springsteen fan. Features a lot of footage of fans, and there's also some concert footage sprinkled in there. Some videos sprinkled in there. And then full performances from Hard Rock Calling 2012 of Thunder Road, Because the Night, Shackled and Drawn, We Are Alive. I saw her standing there with Paul McCartney and Twist and Shout with Paul McCartney. That's some great stuff there. Springsteen and I. What else we got here? Stevie Nicks Live. All the individual ones you think. She's got a couple like Goldust Woman and re-added a couple songs from Fleetwood Mac. But she's also got like Landslides on here and Sarah. But she's also got Stand Back, Enchanted.